welcome back to some Cuphead with delicious last course. I'm Dear Darling, and work up your appetite as it's a good day for a swell battle, where you might be like, hey Dear Darling, is it me, or does your voice sound a little bit different? Well, if you've been following the Animal Crossing anthology, which I don't blame you if you're not, because I know the groups don't overlap all that much. I am ill with COVID specifically, and I have a sore throat. And the whole reason I'm recording this episode, despite the fact I have a sore throat, is because I don't have a large enough backlog for my videos. So I was like, well, at some point I gotta start recording some of these videos, and you know, here we go. Cuphead's a lot easier to record than a Mori when you're you got a sore throat. So you know, we're gonna be fighting Chef Saltbaker with a sore throat. It has actually legit been a while since I last recorded, because you know I've been ill and you know I've sort of been trying to wait it out, being like, wait for my voice to go back to normal, to like not have like a painful throat or whatever. To be fair, it's not that painful, it's just annoying. The bigger thing is I will sometimes have coughing fits, which is could be a bit of a problem. It's not a big problem in Steven's Sausage Roll if you're also watching that series, but it's going to be probably a massive problem in Amori, and a problem here and there in Cuphead. I really can't remember what we did against this boss, I'm going to be honest, apart from this method of dealing with the sugar cubes. We need a better way of dealing with this cookie attack, which is not just hope that the cookies work out for us, to be honest. Ooh. That was a very awkward dodge, but it worked out. But yeah, so you know, it's nice to be back doing a bit of Cuphead again, because Cuphead is a fun game. At least I think so. Hopefully you think so too. You know, it's a fun game to watch, but you know, it's pretty difficult. You know, I don't think I'm pulling any punches when I say it's a pretty challenging game. I can't believe we was on that phase for so long and we basically did no damage. Don't even talk to me about that one. I'm ill. Yes, I did. It's coming back to me, this Chef Saltbaker battle, where a lot of it's actually quite difficult. It gets quite difficult to hit him a lot of the time. So we've got to be a little bit smart about where we stand to make sure that he's always taking damage. And by a little bit smart, I mean you don't have to be that smart. You just have to sort of stand where he's going to take damage. But I don't know. I mean smart as in like think it through a little bit. Don't just do whatever. Don't just randomly throw out a soup and get hit in the face with a sugar cube. But it is the final boss of this the DLC, so you would certainly expect it to be rather difficult, I would say. I wonder if it's worth us trying to get the lasers just so we can dodge attacks. I don't really know, because there's not many like safe oh my word, I really thought we would make that dash. There's not really all that many safe opportunities to use our super in this fight. And what I mean by that is there's far too many projectiles for us to really be able to stand still for a bit. So at least the laser super gives us a little bit of time to be immune for a bit, which is honestly very helpful in any sort of fight where there's a lot of things to be dodging. So just make sure we're facing the right way. Use a nice little laser on him. Just completely miss a parry on the sugar cube, which, you know, is not exactly great, but here we go. Phase 2. Turns out that is what we should be doing, and we have been to this phase before where oh my god, I forgot that's what you do. But I do remember we basically had to shoot the pepper containers so that they'd hit him in the face. Okay. If anything, this, I don't know, is this a phase we want to overkill on? I don't think this is a phase we need to overkill on necessarily, because I think phase 2, controversially, is a bit easier than phase 1 from what I've seen so far. Because phase 2 doesn't have nearly as many different attacks. Phase 2 has, oh god, the same attack over and over again, doesn't it? From what I recall. Don't quote me on that might not be right. Because it obviously has been a while since we've last been there. But this is definitely a fight where I should put a greater priority on parrying the sugar cubes. Oh, parries in general. Because parries are pretty useful, because supers in general are pretty useful on this fight. So just make sure that hits him. If anything, I mean, if we had the choice, it'd be nice to sort of save it for a cookie attack, but I've never seen him do a lime attack followed by another immediate lime attack. Oh, okay. I forgot that, you know, it does not immediately get rid of all projectiles when this phase happens, but I do remember. I'll just watch Robert sneeze. We can't actually damage him, so we'll just get the parries if we can. Okay. We're doing okay, we're doing okay, we're doing okay, we're doing okay. Don't even worry about it. I think it's going okay. I think it's going okay. Oh, we should be using the super. I forgot on the pepper shakers, just to get a bit more damage in. But that was actually reasonably close. It's only been 5 minutes somehow into this episode, which is crazy. It felt like. How's it only been 5 minutes? It feels like some of these longer attempts have taken 2 minutes, but now I think about it, it doesn't make sense because you know, the longest fight that we've fought so far has taken us like 3 minutes, like the 2 minutes 51, the dog on dog fight, right? Oh my god, I just let go of direction. You know what? We can't afford to take too much damage that early, but I would like to see the third phase. I think it's a lesson learned though that what we should probably do is probably throw our super diagonally at the ones in the corner, because it's very easy to hit the pepper shakers which are horizontal to us. Okay, well, that was just impossible to get. There was too many overlaying attacks. But if we manage to throw the pepper, to get the diagonal pepper shakers and hit them with a super, we're much more likely to be able to, you know, get a few more attacks in, right? Hit him with a pepper shaker. Hit the diagonal pepper shaker with a special attack, and then hopefully sometimes while you're just sort of swinging around, wildly jumping around and attacking, you might accidentally tag some diagonal ones, and then, you know, also just basically accelerate the damage potential you've got going on. Your DPS with damage pepper second. No, is it because he's doing his cookie attack far less often? I don't know if that's actually a cognitive bias or just like confirmation bias or not. Because I feel like I remember at the end of last episode, he would alternate between each attack once, and the cookie attack was incredibly annoying. I cannot believe we didn't take damage. That was unbelievable. Is probably how I'd describe that. Like, yeah, look, hold on. He just went cookie, sugar, lime, sugar. Okay, just make sure I'm facing the right way. I'm not sure if I hit him nearly as much as I'd like him to. Nearly as much as I'd like to, but... Oh, God. I saw the lime, you know, I just could not figure out a way to dodge it. If anything, I did it to myself because I led the fire chicken to me. I also don't think we did that much damage to him using a laser, because I think we did it during his invulnerability phase with a lime spike. Okay, just make sure we don't take any damage. Good. Okay, just do a little bit of that. Just do a little bit of that. That was pretty close. That was pretty close. Okay, okay, okay. It also does help to have fewer attacks, I suppose. What? I tried to just get that pepper shaker in the top left, but I just failed all my supers. Oh, okay. It's getting pretty close to probably the next phase. That seems like the next phase, where he has ascended to the Salt Kingdom and there's something on the ground. Oh, hello, Miss Chalice. Okay, that's genuinely not very fair. Your futile efforts were in vain. This world will be my salt domain. Oh, it's a salt domain, not a snow domain. I guess that makes sense. Salt being like the opposite of snow. It's not actually the opposite of snow, to be honest, but, you know, you put salt on the ground when it's snowing. You put snow on the ground when it's salting, exactly. So that's, you know, they couldn't be more opposite. You know, just like rain and fire. Weather conditions, the perfect way to describe them. Rain and fire? Rain and sun. Water and fire. You know what I meant. Mixed metaphors and all that. I'm just going to pretend that was part of the joke. That's what I was intending. See, as soon as I comment on the fact that he's not doing the difficult cookies, he starts doing it again. Which is what you definitely call a confirmation bias. Or you might be like, oh, it's a Beta-Meinhof phenomenon. That's the one where it's just like, things you learn for the first time are like more recurrent. Oh god. So it's not quite the same. But still, you know. It's sort of like the spirit of, oh my god, I didn't even see the fire somehow, I'm blind. It's sort of like the spirit of the nature of things. Ooh. I thought I dashed to the right and I lost myself for a bit. I was like, where am I? Okay, so I still do think the second phase is actually a lot easier than this first phase. Seeing as we've done the second phase like 3 times and we've beaten it once out of 3 times. And the first phase we've done like 50 times and we've got to the second phase like 5. Wait, hold on, that math doesn't add up. I just said 2 different numbers, but yeah, I don't know. You know what I meant. Just, like, you don't need to listen to the exact details of what I'm saying. Just, like, get the rough idea of what I'm saying. And just, like, once you've got that intuition, just be like, yeah, okay. You know. That's what Dear Darling meant. If I say something, you're like, was that going to be a joke? Just, like, don't think about the literal words I said. Just think about, like, theoretically what I was probably trying to say. And then just laugh anyway. Heaven knows people need it, you know. First time doing a little bit of stand-up comedy, you might as well support your friends. You might be like, we're friends, and I'm like, yeah, I guess that's, you know, I don't really know who you are, so I guess that's sort of like misleading, but parasocial relationships and all that. Okay. It looks like I dashed into him and punched him in the face. Oh, I just couldn't figure out. What I should have done is I should have parried into his that salt shaker attack. Sorry, not salt, pepper shaker. That would have been the smart move, but instead I just went, what am I doing? You know, it'd be great if he served a mojito. You got the salt, you got the lime. Sorry, not mojito, tequila. I mean, mojito would be nice as well, but you got the salt, you got the lime, you got the cookies. You might be like, cookies? Yeah, you know, like, cookie clicker. The only game to play while you're drunk. I don't know, what is this bit? These jokes don't even make sense. But they're not like, even they don't make sense in like in a fun, whimsical sense. They just don't make sense. And you might be like, isn't that just a bad joke then? And, you know, you might be right, but that hurts my feelings. It doesn't really. Luckily, my self-worth does not rely on the fact of me being funny. Nor does my YouTube channel. Well, that matters, so, you know, there's a lot of good things working out for me there. If anything, maybe we should start off by shooting the diagonal pepper. Oh wait, they're attacking in order. We should be attacking them in the order they're going to attack in, so then we don't get attacked. Why are you even sneezing, asshole? I don't even know what this orange or green thing is. If possible, I'd like to save Super from the next phase, but he must nearly be dead. Oh, okay. Come on, fire. Yep, next phase. Okay. So just don't stand immediately on the left. Or at least just sort of watch out. Okay. I mean... Should we super this? Does this do damage? Okay. He's a cyclone. Right. I see what's going on. Okay. You know what this feels like? This... Okay, okay, okay. Oh, that was hard. That felt like, the Ori and the Will of the Wisp final boss a little bit. You know, spoilers, sorry. That wasn't too bad. The mark of my salinity shall scar by fire to glaze. I need a sip of water. Hold on. Let me just pause for a sec. I've just noticed his screaming faces, I suppose, that go down those salt pillars at the end. Okay, so I am of the mind that we actually use the super correctly there. We should be using a laser on the first phase is by far and away the hardest phase. Second phase is pretty difficult, but you know, it's repetitive, which is nice. Phase 3, very easy, weirdly so, but phase 4 is not a very good time to use super because we can't stop moving. So, I think we should try and overkill phase 3. So I think we did a good job there. You know, phase 1, use lasers to get into phase 2. Phase 2 is quite easy to actually charge up quite a lot of super. So do the same thing. Into phase 3, where, you know, use super so you don't quite overcap on phase 3. Oh my god, I'm a fool. So phase 4, you can hopefully have overdone the damage a little bit, allowing you to have a bit of an easier phase 4. That's my assumption of what we need to do. Phase 4, we of course do know now we're meant to attack the heart, probably. Okay. Just gotta be a bit careful. We don't even need to parry things in this phase, I don't think. I don't think it's necessary. It is necessary to dodge, right? Okay. Okay. Okay, nice. And we just be careful that we don't immediately get attacked by whatever that is. Nor the two spinners. And we might as well laser. Probably should have jumped and done it, eh? But this is a nice sort of break. Welcome break from the difficulty of the previous ones. The difficulty of the previous phases. It's got quite the camera shake, isn't it? Oh, I dashed the wrong way. Wait, I dashed to the left? I thought I dashed to right there. That's my bad. And then we got to figure out a strategy for properly hitting the heart on his final phase, because it's not the easiest thing in the world to hit. I'm gonna be honest, but I think it might just be getting used to, you know, moving about, aiming at it, moving about, aiming at it. It'd be nice if we had I don't even remember what it's called. The one where you parry, you do damage around you. What am I doing? Rat charm, but you know, I'm not going to give up smoke dash just to get a parry hammer or whatever it's called. Oh god, I don't know why I decided to dodge like that. I'm perfectly honest, there's no need for that sort of nonsense. Okay, that was a bit of a close one. I felt like we should have got hit by that pink sugar cube, but we didn't. It's a rare situation, you know, in the game of being like, I should have got hit there, but I didn't. Ooh. Instead, it's always like, oh, there's no way that hit me. Me, myself, I am also guilty of doing that. But, you know. Oh, that's not a dodge that attack. What am I doing? It's a very rare situation where, you know, I'm not often, like, straight up at the corner of the screen, so I kind of didn't really think about how to touch. Also, those cookies, unfortunately, because I rely on my strategy of never actually hitting the cookies. They did not sync up very well for me. Okay, I should have paid attention to what first attack was, but it was limes. Limes! Oh, I didn't even see that one. I actually tried to jump in real life to dodge it, which unfortunately was very ineffective. Okay, this is not a good start. You know, just take me. We're gonna try again. Because we need quite a lot of health, methinks, to properly deal with. Actually, we don't need that much health. I guess it's just insurance, you know, insurance policy. Actually, I almost felt like the first time we reached phase 4, we probably could have done it, but I just... What, enough? Sorry about that, a little bit of a pause, and a bit of a coughing fit, but it's okay, you know, we're back in action. Hold on, you clicked off my screen, make sure the mouse is off the screen. This one was doomed anyway. I don't know, you know, I felt like I was on a bit of a roll, you know, as I say, beginner's luck or something, where I was just like, you know, on a spree, somehow got to the final phase twice. I don't think it was in a row, but, you know, even still, it's an impressive feat, no less, for quite a difficult boss. But now, you know, I feel like I don't know, I don't want to get in my own head about it, but I feel like I'm on the decline, you know. Oh my god, I don't feel like I've got it as securely in the bag anymore. I feel shaky. I feel insecure. Don't know what for. All eyes on me when I walk through the I don't know why I said it like that, but you know, the infamous words of One Direction. That's what makes you beautiful, so that's what makes us beautiful. For Cuphead, I know, I'm doing my best. Okay. Sometimes that's all you can really ask for. Sometimes that is only what you can ask for. But my word, have you seen that elephant can jump? You see the height that one was getting. Okay, enough through a laser. Ah! Actually, that's an interesting idea. Parrying upwards to use a laser to make sure we hit the entire thing. Because it's difficult to get high enough otherwise, isn't it? I suppose if that scenario pans out, we should try and take advantage of it more often. Jumping on a sugar cube to get the height we need to actually make sure we hit things. Even better if it followed. Oh my god! This cookie attack, it's getting into my own head about it. It's because it knows I don't like cookies. That's not true. Cookies are fine, you know. I'm not going to be like, well, screw you, cookie. But if anything, I guess sugar cubes are worse. But you know. Sugar cubes are blessed by this fact by having by far and away the easiest to dodge attack. Ooh, okay, a little bit dicey here. A little bit dicey dungeons. That's a different game, but you know it's got a similar thematic. No, it really doesn't. But I'm just trying to, you know, sort of feel the air. You know what I mean. You know how dogs is and all that. Whoa. Okay. I should have panic buttoned, lasered, but okay. I was going to say, that should be enough to start the next phase. Okay, well, on 1 HP, can we flawless the entire phase from here on out? Maybe. Okay. Oh! What? I think that's what happened. The fire spawned, and I tried to jump over it as if it was the first phase fire, but it's not. It's the second phase fire. The second phase fire stands there and does a little jig. It's not the first phase fire, which swoops around underneath you. I wonder how they make these bosses, and they're just like, you know what? I think we need one other attack going on at the same time. It must be infuriating trying to sort of playtest. Oh, I guess the developers aren't necessarily. I mean, they obviously playtest it for like bugs and that sort of thing, but they probably have like hired game testers and focus groups to see how hard it is in the first place, right? Probably. I don't know, I don't really know anything about game development. I tried to jump, but I was already in the air. I don't even know why I jumped from there, to be honest. You know, I was just sort of losing it. Hey, look at that. We did what we wanted to do. Now, we're still on 1 HP, but it'd be nice if we could heal. But, you know, we're not playing Terraria. I don't know why Terraria came to mind. It's not even meant to be a shot Terraria. I love playing Keenan Cross and Terraria. Spectre Hood. Fantastic. Great fun. You might be like, how's healing great fun? You heal by doing damage. It's great fun healing through everything, and then keeping all your friends topped up on their HP. This is why I play support. I don't know what was sort of like. I don't know why I supered it. I just sort of felt like I needed to. It just felt right. I just couldn't figure out which way to jump. I wonder if it'd be better or worse for us. If, like, as in, we'll do better or we'll do worse if we start counting how many salt shakers. Okay, well, you know, so much that. Sorry, pepper shakers we've hit into them, and how many we actually need. I'm gonna guess we're gonna need like what's a nice number? Like 16. That's not so too many now. I think about it. These cookies. I didn't even pay attention. Okay. It's because I need a luck of a draw of cookies on my side, just like Yu-Gi-Oh. Sorry, Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh. That's his name. You know, I need to make sure that the cookies are on my side. You know, that they've got nice gaps that I can jump through. If they really wanted to be on my side, I suppose they just wouldn't spawn. But you know, that's what I mean. They're quite cute. Interesting. I was going to be like, some waves have 2 pink sugar cubes and some only have 1. And I was like, is it because I have parried nothing thus far that they gave me 2 sugar cubes? And I thought about it more and I was like, it's probably just random. They probably don't, you know, well, I shouldn't say probably, but it just seems like a little bit pointless to have a little mechanic being like, oh, count how many times they've parried this attack, and if they haven't parried it enough, then give them more opportunities to. What am I doing? Just die. Die. So it's a bit too soon, because like Overwatch 1, you know, it's like dead now or something. It's like stop being updated as Overwatch 2, and then, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm not playing it, I'm going to be honest. Am I going to play it on this channel? Absolutely not. I'm not even going to play it normally. Overwatch had its chance. You know, it's gone. It's gone and dusted. Oh my word. That was a heck of a dodge. You see, that was incredible. Well, I'd like to think you saw that because, I mean, what else are you watching the series for? Well, I guess you could have heard it, but... In which case, may I recommend you, if you are not a fan of my gameplay, but like my commentary, to go to my Animal Crossing series, maybe? Why did I jump like that? I don't know. I'm slowly losing it, you know. It's very much a test of endurance playing any sort of Cuphead game. Any sort of Cuphead game. There's only one Cuphead game, but any sort of these sort of difficult games, and you know. Okay, just do this so we don't have to do a cookie attack. To be honest, and also do a bit of damage to them. I swear, if I still got hit by that cookie, I wouldn't have really done anything, but I would have been sorely disappointed in myself. Is probably the best way I can put it. He's probably low enough. Okay, I was gonna say. But you should probably be low enough now to... Okay, we're actually on cycle with the pepper shakers. Kind of, now we're a bit out of cycle now. I wanted to go for a parry, but I thought it was too risky. I don't even get what those orange things are that they're shooting at us. It just seems a bit random. Oh, I get it now. The fire thing's doing its fire attack just on the floor now instead of over the ceiling. I don't know how I didn't notice that until just now. Okay. Nice. Next phase. What I'm more surprised about in this attack is there's no like shadow of it coming down. It just comes down. Oh, okay. Okay. Nice. While the platforms are falling. Are you kidding me? That was a really far jump, I'm going to be honest. That was an incredibly far jump. Okay, well, we can afford to do more damage before we overkill the 3rd phase, I think. Provided that's still a mechanic. I don't actually know if it's still a mechanic or not. Oh, so I just realised I'm not even firing at Chef Saltbaker. I'm letting him get off easy. But the entire laser, the fully charged laser, is enough to go from 3rd phase to 4th phase instantly. So we should basically try and do as much damage as possible to the 3rd phase and then laser, provided it's still a mechanic that you can overkill boss phases, but which I think you can, probably. Like, I don't know why you would take it out, I suppose. I mean, I guess you would take it out because you want people to see their entire phases, but I mean, it's really only a strategy employed by people who've already, oh my word, seen all the other previous phases. Probably. Is that high enough? Okay. So not a great showing by us. I'm not gonna lie. You know, you especially. You did a poor job. No, I'm not gonna call you out. It's obviously me. But luckily, phase 2 is not too bad. Okay. Okay. That was just a sticky situation to be in. So we'll give ourselves one more attempt, as I have noticed it was half an hour before I started this attempt. It feels doable. It feels doable. I think we got it next episode. Oh god, because normally when we get to the final phase, I feel like we have it by the start of next episode. That's not necessarily true, by the way, because I don't know if I'm going to record another episode after this necessarily. But maybe I'll record Steven's Sausage Roll. Because as I say, I'm so... Excuse me. I'll have you know I parried that. I know you say game you didn't... I'm doing what I called myself out for. Like, I don't know, 20 minutes ago or something. Feels weird. Like all the times and attempts sort of just like blur together when you're stuck doing the same boss over and over and over again here. That's unfair. That is so unfair. Okay, that was not a very good attempt, but we had a few good attempts in there. We got to the final phase 3 times. So it feels doable. It feels within my grasp at least. I just need to get consistently through this first phase. If I can get through this first phase without taking any damage, I think whenever we get a run like that, I think that'll be it. I think that'll be one we got it. But for now, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Cuphead, a delicious last course. I've been Dear Darling. Any likes, comments, description, shares are greatly appreciated. Join me Dear Darling Discord, follow me on Twitter down below. Hope to see each other again for an out. Farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.